Okay. Hopefully you guys can see us and hear us and all that kind of fun stuff. If there's any kind of technical difficulties that are coming up here, we apologize. We have, looks like we're already having technical difficulties. We're trying to use Restream once again to reach a few different platforms. We're going live on Facebook, we're going live on Periscope, we're going live on, what else are we going live on? YouTube. So hopefully you guys can see what's going on and all that kind of stuff. We are looking at the comments right now in Facebook. I'm sure there's other ways to do this, but that's what we're doing for now. We're just kind of learning as we go here. So I want to welcome everybody in. I do see a bunch of people popping in. Thank you for the love. Thank you for everything. Just wanted to kind of touch base on a few things that we have going on. Wanted to talk about some deals that we have happening today. Yeah, I guess we'll just kind of go from there. Dee's jumping in, trying to look at the comments that are coming in as we're doing this. So like I said, it's kind of a work in progress, guys. Forgive us. You know, we're kind of new to the Periscope thing, and we're also new to the YouTube Live. So anyway, if I'm missing your comments, guys, you know, sorry about that. But
so Denise Kennedy is on Facebook Live. She says, hi. Debbie Caspers is in there too. Hello, Debbie. She says, hey there, you two. Maria Rodriguez is in there watching. So yeah, we've got some people watching on Facebook. And I'm sure we've got people watching on YouTube. What you can do is go there. And it should show that you're live.
Let's see here. My main concern is that it doesn't come feeding back through if I click on it, because this is live, but I'm not sure how we watch it without the live thing coming through here. I'm not sure how that would work.
I think you have to...
Hold on, guys. We're just working on some.
I think you have to mute the sound on your.
Won't that stop our microphone from going out?
No, I don't think so.
All right, we're gonna try something, guys. Hold on. If you can't hear us, let us know. Live, but I'm not sure how we watch it. People watching right now. Thing coming through. Okay. I'm not sure how that would work. Hey, okay. So many people also. You keep Facebook. Hold on.
Okay. I think you have to mute the sound on your.
Hi, how are you? We got Gypsy, Randy, Stop, Chris, and D. I finally have a day off and be able to catch you guys live. Thank you so much for bringing people and helping us reach our friends. Hold on, can't hear us. Let us know. Thank you, Gypsy. Hey, Kelly, how are you? Her favorite site is Kelly. That's awesome.
Yay!
So, hey, okay. So you keep Facebook. Hold on.
I think you have to mute the sound on your.
First, I want to use Gypsy, Randy, Stop, Chris, and D. I finally have a day off and be able to catch you guys live. Thank you so much for being playing and helping us reach our friends. Hey, Kelly, how are you? Her favorite site. I've had people that are like this. So, hey, okay. So you keep Facebook.
I think you have to mute the sound on your.
I want to use Psychic Gypsy. One word, Psychic. I finally have a day off and be able to catch you guys live.
The audio is looping. Do you want to?
Hey, Kelly, how are you?
That's right. I thought of that. The audio is looping. Do you want to?
Hopefully that should be better.
Okay, is that better?
Hopefully, it's going to have a delay, but let's make sure that that's working. Yeah, I think that that's what was happening, is it was looping the sound back through like I told you it would. So, yeah you don't want to do that.
Nope.
So we'll figure, maybe...
Okay, I think this is better. Let us know if it's better now.
Yeah, like I said, we'll figure out a way to monitor everything. I have no idea how we'll do that, but we'll figure out a way to monitor everything without causing loops and weird things happening. So.
She said it's better.
Okay, sorry guys.
There we go.
Anyway, sorry to our YouTube people and our people over on Twitter and Periscope. Dee's leaving.
I'm not leaving. I'm going to.
Sorry about that, guys, but we're trying to find ways to monitor that as well. Anyway, Okay, so as I was saying before, we started this really cool thing. If you guys aren't familiar with it, it's called Patreon, Patreon. And what Patreon is it's a place where you can sponsor what we do. So not just, oh, we got more audio. Hold on, guys. Sorry for the loop again. Okay, there we go. But again, Patreon is a place where you can sponsor Moon D, the Box Talk show, all that kind of stuff. And basically, it gives you a chance to become a donor to what we do. So there, you become what we're called Patreons. Let me make sure we're on camera here. Okay, move forward a little more.
Yeah.
Okay, what you become? Boy, this is just distracting. You become something called a patron, and
Yes.
that gives you the chance to donate to the cause each month. But the cool thing about it is that it's not like you're just donating to the Moon D cause and the radio show to keep it free and to keep it progressing. But with the different levels, you get cool stuff. You get really cool stuff. So I'm just going to read it off here. And again, if you want to go to the page and kind of check it out while we're doing this, it's Patreon, Patreon.com, and then you do the / Psychic Moon D. Psychic Moon D. For $5 a month, if you want to do that donation, you become an official Box Talker. And one of the benefits that goes along with that is you become an official sponsor of the Box Talk movement, obviously. And then secondarily, you receive exclusive access to a monthly online psychic gallery reading with Mooney and D. So we're going to do that for every level. We're actually going to invite you guys to a private gallery reading where we're going to do readings for everybody who is a sponsor. So right there, $5 a month, you're getting a really great deal. Now, if you decide you want to do $10 a month, you become what's called a the Box Talker Plus. And basically with that, you receive invites to Patreon-only video chats with Mooney and D with exclusive offers, news only for Plus members and above, and you get all the membership benefits of the previous tier. And then if you decide you want to do $25 a month to sponsor us, you become a Box Talker Deluxe. You receive all the previous tier benefits that you just heard about, plus you receive exclusive discounts to all Box Talk public events worldwide, which is huge right there. And then you also receive an invite to Box Talker Deluxe and above exclusive live online seminars monthly with Mooney and D. So you get a free seminar invite with us each month. We're going to talk about things like angel numbers. We're going to talk about, God, the list goes on and on. Ascension and everything else.
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
spirit guides, connecting with spirit, all that stuff.
Yeah, it's going to be a good seminar for, we're going to do a different one each month. Then the next level we go to is what we call a Box Talker Supreme, and that's $50 more per month. And you receive all the previous tier benefits that I just mentioned, and then you receive a one-time Box Talker Supreme gift of a handmade protection bundle created by D. So you get a free bundle on top of everything, a protection bundle. And then you also receive a personalized thank you video from me and D. We send that to you privately, or if you want to have it posted on your page, we'll do it. Just saying, hey, thank you for becoming a member and doing that for us. We appreciate that. And then the Ultimate Box Talker, which is $100 or more per month, you receive all the previous benefits, and then you'll also get invited to an exclusive Ghost Box gallery reading with Mooney and D. You're going to be guaranteed a minimum of 5 questions answered during the Ghost Box gallery reading, and you can connect with your loved ones and spirit guides on the other side. So if you think about that, if you have the means to do $100 a month in sponsorship, you're going to get invited to this private Ghost Box gallery reading where you're going to be able to ask 5 questions and basically get answered right then and there with a very exclusive group of people. So that's an awesome one. And then this one I'm really excited about. This one I know obviously isn't for everybody.
Yeah.
Not everybody out there can afford this, but for $250 a month, if you're able to do that, we have what's called the Ascended Box Talker. Now, the benefits in this one are awesome. So this is the most charitable of all of them for a couple of different reasons. First off, you receive all the benefits of everything you heard previous to this, which is a ton. And then you're going to be kindly donating a full Ghost Box reading to someone in need each month. So basically, you're donating towards somebody who cannot afford a reading that needs to connect with somebody on the other side. They'll have your name and contact information to give you a special thanks specifically from them. So that's one thing that's really awesome. Your name's going to be added to a featured section on the Chris Moon Psychic website. which of course is kind of just the Moon Family website now. We do everything with that. And then you'll also be invited to take part in an exclusive Ascended Box Talker meeting where your opinions and input will shape the direction of Charitable Mundi Inc. readings and events. So if you can afford that one, that's super awesome.
That one is awesome, especially because you'll be like I really thought that one was really important. I mean, for $250, not only do you get all that stuff, but you also get invited to take part in those meetings, the Box Talker meeting, the Ascended Box Talker meeting, where we talk to the people that have that package, talk about opinions, input, deciding, okay, what locations do y'all think, what type of events, where should, things like that, where you may even get invited to come along and things like that. So
right. So it's a good deal, guys. I know not everybody can afford it, but we always have a lot of people asking us on different levels. Hey, how can we help out? What can we do to keep Box Talk with Mooney and D free? How can we keep the movement going? How's that going to work out? And we said, Patreon seems like it's the way to go.
Yes.
You can go anywhere, donate for anywhere from $5 a month all the way up to $250 a month, and whatever your availability or ability is, and it keeps you a part of it, and you get great benefits back. And I mean, we really sat down and thought about what would make this awesome for everybody, and that's where we're at right now. So,
there's a question on YouTube. Gypsy Rain says, "Oh, okay, that's fantastic. Are we able to donate any time to help support besides just the initial intake donation?"
Yeah, Gypsy, we always want you to contact us directly when it comes down to those things, but there's also those points where, you want to help out, and just contact us, and we're always happy to accept those donations, but we need to talk to you about it before, where it's going to go and all that kind of stuff. We want to make sure that you're aware of how it's all working.
And also, Gypsy, on the Patreon page, when you pledge, like for example, the different tiers, we were talking, there's a $5 tier, there's a 10, 25, 50, what's the next one? 100, and then 250. Now those different tiers, it's a monthly pledge. So if you pledge the $5, you're going to be pledging $5 a month. If you do the $10, you're pledging $10 a month.
Right.
25.
It's recurring.
Yeah, it's recurring.
Now you can stop it at any time. It's not like you're obligated to do it, but most people do stick with it from what I understand. So
yeah.
I'd encourage anybody. We always tell people beforehand, do what you can afford. Don't overdo it, because sometimes we get excited about things and then it becomes a weight on us financially, and we don't want anybody to struggle or have to have upset spouses or anything like that. So do what you feel you can do.
And also the rewards. For example, I'm just going to read off the $5 a month, the $5 pledge, monthly pledge. It says the perks there: you become an official sponsor of the Box Talk movement, and then receive exclusive access to a monthly online psychic gallery reading with Mooney and D. So that, by pledging $5 a month, you get to partake in the monthly online psychic gallery with us. Now that psychic gallery that we're going to be doing monthly is only for patrons. Okay, so whether you pledge the $5 a month or the $10 a month, you get that monthly gallery reading for patrons. Now, if you do the $10 a month, it's it's other benefits as well as the lower tier, and so on.
It just keeps going up and up and up. The cool thing is obviously, the way we set it up is that the more you're able to donate, the more benefits you get. You get all the previous tier benefits plus that tier as well. So
so if you pledge the $50 a month, you get those benefits plus all the benefits from the lower tiers as well.
So yeah, it's a good deal. I mean, when you think about it, if you're buying a reading a month or a couple of readings, some people buy 10 readings a month with us, it's a good thing. You can get an extra bonus for not a whole lot more. So and the main purpose behind this, guys, just to be clear again, you can watch the video that we have on there and what we typed in. But really, the whole idea behind it is that Box Talk podcast is a free thing that we do, and we want to keep it free. We've had offers to take it to some different platforms where it would be paid subscription and things like that. But we really want to keep Box Talk something that's accessible for everybody. And really the only way that we can do that is by getting some donations to come in to make it free. And then, we want to upgrade a little bit. There's internet connections that we'd like to make better, equipment, microphones and speakers and all sorts of headsets.
So that there's no more echoing, things like
Yeah,
that.
because we know that there's some flaws that go along with it, and that's what happens. But that's the main reason that we want to do it. If we can get it up, and our goal for the month is $1,000 a month. If we have it at $1,000 a month, we can guarantee we can keep everything not only free, but upgraded.
Yeah.
And that's really what we want to do. We want to make it as good for you guys as we possibly can.
Yeah.
So we really do appreciate that. I did have a question in the chat room. Heather Lush said that's amazing. She says that is so awesome. Deb said, woohoo, thank you, Heather. Works on Facebook. Yay, Deb. Okay, Sheriff Senator from Moody Patron, Heather says, thank you, Heather. You rock. You're absolutely awesome. We love you. And then Deb asked to you, Miss D, who got my 3-card pull, or have you done that yet?
Actually, I did already reward it. We haven't done it yet. We scheduled it for this week. And I can actually give you his name.
Let's do that off air.
Yeah, let's do that off air.
Yeah.
I'll send you his name. That way, if you want to let him know that it's coming from you. But I already do have somebody that I let them know. I reached out to him because he'd been wanting a reading. And we were trying to work different things out. And even the one of the lower ones, it was like, okay, well, I really need it now, but I'll have to wait. And, I was trying to work with him, and then it was like if you knew, like it was guided, like Spirit told you to donate that reading, because that's the day I was talking to him. It happened the same day. I was talking to him, I was trying to work something out with him, and then you contacted me saying you wanted to donate your 3-card pool, and I told him that it was his, and it's actually scheduled for this week.
Yeah.
But I'll send you his name so you know who got it.
And we've been doing a lot of, we talked a little bit about this before, but we've been doing a lot of donated readings lately, which is awesome.
It's awesome.
We have people who've banked up readings because, they get psychic deals of the day, and then they're like, all of a sudden they're like, you know what, they hear about people who need these readings, like they need to really connect, but these people don't necessarily have the means to do it right now, and they'll just say, hey, take one of my readings and use it. I mean, Michelle Childress has done it, Teresa, Vedia, all kinds of people who actually just...
Jessica Cigar has done it several times. Deb Perdue now.
Yeah. And it's just, it's awesome to just say that. So that's what we thought. One thing, again, it's all about means. If you guys have the means to do it. But if you're donating readings, if you're kind of doing that kind of stuff, then why not do the upper tier, the $250, because we're going to donate a full ghost box reading to somebody in need who needs to reconnect on the other side. And that it's amazing what a gift you give these people. And I know everybody who's been able to get the reading from either one of us has been just like tearful. They're like, oh my God, thank you so much. I didn't have the means to do this. I needed this. It was huge for me.
Yeah.
So thank you guys for doing that. We really do appreciate it. So if you guys don't mind, either right now or right after the broadcast, please head over to our Patreon page. Again, it's patreon.com/psychicmoond, and $5, $10, $100, $250, whatever you can do each month. But don't overdo it, guys. We tell people, make sure it's something that you can do monthly so that you don't get yourself into trouble. That's always a big deal, okay? But we appreciate it. We love you guys as our box talkers, and we just really appreciate that stuff. On a secondary note, I just want to thank everybody who tuned in to the Ghostbox Chronicles on Vidi.space this last weekend. Amazing response from those locations. We were down here in Brownsville, Texas. We had not only the two of us, but we had Mama Moon down here, which was just so awesome. Papa Moon came with us, which was fun.
It was awesome to see them both.
It was great, and
I know you missed them.
Yeah, definitely. And we had Conology was here, so that means we had Jim and we had Debbie here with us, which was so cool, and we got to not only film and hang out and stuff like that, but the shows went really well. There were some technical difficulties on VidiSpace a couple of times. And other than that, the shows came off really well. I think they did really well. And I just want to say for VidiSpace, some people, got frustrated. And, it is frustrating sometimes. You want to watch your shows and you get a technical issue that comes up. But I want to remind everybody that they're a new network. They're doing something that's pretty much unheard of at this point. And, there's going to be technical glitches along the way. So, a couple of things that I wanted to tell you about the easy way to get into VidiSpace and maneuver it is you go to Vidi.space. First, go subscribe. You can subscribe to one show, one broadcast, or the whole channel for like $12, $13 a month, something like that. Anyway, go do that. And then when you get there, what you're going to do to watch us on the Saturday or Friday and Saturday night we broadcast during the month, you go video.space, then you go to the section that says haunted.space, and then it says enter our reality.
Yes.
Enter our reality. You click on enter our reality, and then it's going to have options up at the top, and what you do is you go to vidi.live, and you'll see the button on there, vidi.live, L-I-V-E. You click on that, and you should see it come up. Now, if there's nothing broadcasting at the time, you're going to get a free preview that just kind of plays over and over for people who are maybe interested in buying but haven't subscribed yet. Don't worry about that. Be patient. Go back exactly at the time that the show's supposed to start for us, which is 9 p.m. Central on Friday and Saturday. And what you do is you just go ahead and get in there, and you're going to see it usually comes up as a blue screen, says video.space, and then all of a sudden, pop, we'll be on. And if you have any problems, what I usually suggest people do, I use Chrome personally for a browser. And what I'll do is if there's any kind of interruption, just hit the refresh that comes up on there, just hit refresh, and it'll kick you back into the live. But that's worst case scenario. Usually things go pretty smooth over there, but if you have an issue or anything like that, you just click that refresh button. It should take you right in. You'll be able to see all that kind of stuff. So we just want to give you a path.
Oh, Gypsy Rain, I want to read something she said on YouTube. She says, oh, okay, thank you so much. This is a great way to help keep everything going. I have no problem to help sponsor this great cause. I'm excited to help out. What you guys do is a phenomenal thing. Thank you.
Thank you, Gypsy. Wow.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
That's what this is all about, guys. We're just, for those who don't know Box Talk, and we talk a little bit on the Patreon page, we mentioned a lot, but it started out as a podcast. Funny joke. I'll tell you guys the whole history of it. Okay?
Yes, tell them right now.
I was a guest on Dee's show. That was originally how we met up, and obviously we're here today living in Texas together. But
good thing you were a guest on my show.
I'm glad I was. Thank you, Dan Class. But anyway, long story short, what happened was we had joked around after that, saying, we had fun. It was kind of funny and fun.
You were the box man. That's what I called you.
And everybody, the Ghost Box, Chris Moon, Frank's Box, all that stuff. So. Elizabeth Saint had been on Phenomena Encounter
the week
before, and she started making jokes about the Ghost Box and Elizabeth's box and all that, and it became this huge joke and everything. So we said, we got to call it Box Talk.
Yeah.
So that was the name, Box Talk,
like Box Talk,
Ghost Box. And so, double entendre kind of thing. But so we started the Box Talk thing. We just were going to kind of make it a comedy, but serious. We're going to talk about paranormal and psychic stuff.
We're going to make it fun.
Have a good time. And somehow
it turned into a reading show, but I think that's what it was supposed to be all along.
I think so. Yeah, it became, and not just a reading show, but it became an actual movement of people. We saw something I've been in the paranormal full time, okay, because everybody freaks out about you're full time. But I've done nothing but psychic and paranormal since 2002. Nothing but, okay? So I quit my band, went strictly to the paranormal. That was my thing. And in all that time, I owned Haunted Times magazine, Ghost Hunter magazine. I've been part of a lot of TV shows and stuff like that. But anyway, the reason I say that, I've never seen anything like Box Talk and its fans, who are known as Box Talkers, because not only are these guys completely loyal, and of course our hashtag is No Darkness Allowed, but everybody who goes in there really cares about one another. Of course, we care about everybody, they care about us, but they care about one another. So you'll be on the show and we're chatting away, having a good time, laughing about stuff, and all of a sudden somebody will come to the chat and say, hey guys, I need prayers because this is happening. True. I swear, you've never seen anything like it. All of a sudden, everybody's like, oh my God, sending healing energy. Is there anything I can do? People are sending care packages to them, money, to help out with problems, whatever the case might be. And they're doing it out of the bottom of their hearts, that they really care about this stuff. It's not just words. Oh, good luck to you. Sorry. They really care.
They do. It's true. And that's when we started saying it's a movement. And then we started getting contacted by people that watch, and the majority would contact us privately and say, I'm so glad I found you guys. It's really uplifting, and it made us feel good to know that we were healing just by having the show with the fun conversations and you know, the readings and the topics and talking about connecting with spirit and all that, it was very uplifting. And some of them said, you know, I don't know what I would have done had I not found your show. And I mean, a lot of people, we help them fight depression, we help them. So it's just, I don't want to stop doing it.
No.
I look forward to our show every week. And on weeks that we can't do it, like, we're both very bummed out. It really does bum us out.
Yeah.
When we can't do it, when we're on the road and it's thrown
and
off.
we have to debate it because we'll be driving in the car with Stephen, our wonder dog Stephen, and we'll be driving through and we're like, oh boy, there's really bad, you know, cell reception here. Should we give it a shot or it's just going to be terrible? And 9 times out of 10 we'll try it.
We'll try it.
Yeah, because it's not just for everybody who's out there, but it's also for us because, you know, you guys are our friends and we like hanging out with you and we want to be able to interact and talk to you. And, you know, we have relationships with almost every single one of the Box Talkers on a personal level.
Yeah, that is true.
And more. God, I think about Michelle Childress and Denise Kennedy. You know, great friends. Yeah. Driving down to New Orleans for our first broadcast of Ghost Box Chronicles Live. And I mean, they made a road trip all the way out there just to come down and hang out with us for a couple of days. And we had a great time.
We hung out with them. It was a lot of fun.
And we'll never forget that. But I mean, that's just the kind of people everybody is. So that's, you know, like I said, that's why we started up the Patreon thing, because we thought, you know, God, we really want to take it to a place where we're going to have to charge people to
and because it gets hard. I mean, when you do this full time, but you know, you still, life goes on. Like, we still got to pay bills. We still got to do. It's like, okay, well, we gotta, you know.
Yeah, life happens.
Life happens, and you gotta in order to keep the show going, you gotta get better internet. You gotta in order to expand the show and to reach more people. You know, if you're doing it full time, but it's free, then how are you expanding it? So yeah, we're like, but we really don't want to charge because we love the way it is now. But if we want to expand it and take it in more places.
Well, and yet the other option that we had talked about is doing another show on this other network and maybe leaving Box. But I feel like we're taking away from Box Talk at that point. You know? Yeah. I feel like we're not able to put everything into it that we want to. So that's why we're doing what we're doing.
That's why we started the Patreon page.
Yeah, we're not going to beat a dead horse. So guys, I'm not trying to do a fundraiser here, but I'm just saying if you guys would please, if you have the ability, go to Patreon. That's patreon.com/PsychicMoonD. Check it out, see if it's for you. And if you see something, if there's a glitch in there where you're like, oh, it's not worth it, or I don't think it should be like that, we're always open to suggestions.
Yeah.
If there's something like you're like, I would, but I want to get this out of it, maybe we can add it. You know, that's what we do. Everything is we really try to work with you guys.
We do try to work with everybody. So for the first step is go check it out, look at the tiers, see if there's a tier you can do. Like we said, there's as low as, you know, $5 a month. There's 10 a month. Some people can do 10 a month. I mean, it's just 25. Some people can do 25. I mean, whatever suits you, whatever you can do, we would be really appreciative because you would be helping support and sponsor Box Talk, which is something that we really truly believe in. We love doing. We just want to keep expanding it. We want it to reach more people. We want to continue doing these because that's our time when we go on and we just do readings for everybody. So
we try to give back with that a lot. So that's what that's all about. And then the last thing we wanted to kind of touch base on today is we are going to do a psychic deal of the day.
Yes.
And keep it really basic. It's the last day of the month. It's April. Boy, guys, April has been a challenging month in a lot of ways for me.
It has been.
I know Dee too. Yeah, we both had some weird health issues and just ups and downs financially, weird stuff that's happened. So what we're going to do today across the board, and Dee doesn't know about this yet, she's going to tell me when I say this. What we're going to do right across the board, if you guys purchase today, we'll honor it from here on out. So you don't have to have the reading today. You can get it in the future, but you do need to buy today. We're going to do, just for today only, any service 20% off. It's going to kill me. Yeah, any service 20% off, but you have to purchase today, guys. You have to purchase it today.
It's a lot.
I know it's a whole lot. But I just figured it's been such a rough month for everybody. Why don't we just try to give a break?
Okay, that's a good one. But you know what? I'm all about helping. I am.
So
I'll kill him off camera. No, I'm just kidding. No.
It's good. I'll pay for the this one later.
No, that's a good thing you're doing, baby.
But yeah, it's been a rough month, guys. So let's do 20% off any service. So that goes.
That's a really good deal.
Ghostbox, card readings. Mama Moon's honoring that deal too. She doesn't know it yet, but she is. And for those who don't know how we do things, we do the majority of all of our stuff over video. So if you do a reading with just me and Dee, we'll usually do it over like Facebook Messenger video. It's real clear. It sounds good. And if we do Mama D, Mama D and me, if you get Mama involved in a reading, we bring her in from Colorado, so we basically have to hit Skype at that point. We do a Skype reading, and it goes like that. So.
Guys, so yeah, there you go. This is like a huge special, 20% off any of our services. 20% off. So right now, those of you that have been wanting to do like the dual one or whatever, and you've like
I know a few of you are. I'm looking right now in the chat room. I've already mentioned that. Yeah.
Is there any?
This is the time.
There's any of you out there that have been wanting to do that dual reading with us, or any of those services that are a little bit, on the pricier side. Today would be the day to purchase it because it's 20% off today, and that's a great deal.
Yeah.
Yes.
So we're gonna honor that. So yeah, I guess that's about it, guys. But we just wanted to come on and talk about that kind of stuff.
Heather Palermo, I will be messaging you. She's in there. I love you.
Oh, Heather, it's Patreon.
Yes, love you.
She's
Thank
a
you for
patron
being a
of our-
patron. Thank you.
Thank you, Heather.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, Brenda.
Brenda Ramsey, Tina.
Tina. And then
Rhonda, right?
Yes, Rhonda.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Thank you all for already.
We've got 4 patrons so far. We'd love to get more. We've got 4, which we're very, very grateful for. But
we're still
we need
a long ways away, guys. We're a long ways away from doing what we need to do. So.
In order to expand the show, we need a lot more. So we haven't reached our goal, and calling all box talkers out there. If you want to help us expand the show and the box talk movement, please go take a look and see what you can help out with, what you can pledge.
If you guys can spread the word, that would be awesome. We would really appreciate that. And yeah.
I love Heather so much. She's a sweetheart. Thank you so much, Heather. And I am going to message you here in a little bit about. As you can tell, I feel better. I was so bad last week.
Yeah, I was really worried. I thought we were going to have to be in the hospital last week. It was that bad.
I was really bad, but I do feel better today. He took very good care of me, took all my vitamins, and I feel better today. So yeah, let's get this going. I will message you, and everyone else, take advantage of the deal today. 20% off. That's huge.
It's a pretty good one, I think. So,
right.
Okay, guys, I think that's about it. So, yeah, once again, patreon.com/Psychic Mundi, and we thank you guys for everything, as always.
Is that it?
Love you.
Love you. Did I say my line?
Say your line.
Smile, and remember to make someone else smile too, guys. Bye-bye.